Good morning. It is currently 9:45 a.m. on Saturday, June 13th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I probably could have slept a little bit longer, except Luna was bored, I think, so she was whining at me. I was having a dream where I was in some unspecified Europe location, kind of like it was in a movie or something. And it was definitely a movie style plot for this dream because I ended up in a high stakes poker tournament, and this was I think probably influenced by my rewatching Deadwood, which incidentally I love that show so much. I'm so glad to be rewatching it. I still just adore it. You know, sometimes when you love something and then you rewatch it, you're not sure necessarily if you're going to love it as much the second time, but boy howdy on this one. I love Deadwood so much. But what was I actually talking about? Yes, in the dream, this high stakes poker tournament, except what happened in the dream is that as soon as we sat down, they kept having all these extra little things to do other than the cards part of poker, that they kept this is how we do it in Europe. They had dice and weird unusual dice, and then these little things where you had to, you know how you can get a coin spinning on its end on the table, where you had to do that and then blow on it to try to get it to land somewhere, and then all of that was in association with the cards part, and it was just this progressive stream of me feeling frustrated because I had agreed to a poker tournament on the grounds of, and it felt like high stakes, not just for money, like it was for honor or something. And so I was a little frustrated because it's well, I don't know how to do this part. I know how to do the cards part. And then it just kept escalating and getting weirder and weirder to the point where I had a string tied to something with a little bead on it, and I had to try to get the bead to slide up onto something by moving the string around. And it was weird. I had a weird dream, you guys. Deadwood really is a great show, though. I'm trying to think about what it is that makes it so good. The writing in particular. But I mean, it's also it's a great looking show. You know, it's very well made from the production standpoint. It's got a lot of great actors in it. But just the writing is interesting in the sense that it feels kind of pseudo-Shakespearean at the same time that it feels very much down in the muck with these scum of the earth type characters. And I just, maybe it's partly just that there's nothing else like it that I can think of. Yeah, I don't know. Just has so many characters, you know, it's to the point where it's you say, what's your favorite character? It's oh, well, it's got to be the Doc. Oh, wait, no, it's got to be Calamity Jane. Oh, wait, no, it's got to be Al Swearingen or whatever. And then I'm also finding that as I watch, my opinions of the characters are colored by stuff that I know that comes later. Without getting too much into it, you have a character who kind of does sort of a substantive reform, meaning they start off pretty awful, but then they start getting some redeeming qualities. And even though those redeeming qualities haven't actually showed up yet, I find myself making excuses for their awfulness because of what I know is going to come later, and it's oh, you scamp. Even though that's definitely not how I felt the first way through. But yeah, it's such a great show. It's such a great show. And of course, the last couple of episodes that I watched are poker heavy. Not in the sense of having a lot of time spent on the game itself, but just the theme of what it means for Wild Bill Hickok's character when he wants to go play poker. So, later today, I'm going to go see Jurassic World. I'll probably report back here tomorrow on what I thought of that. And so I think I'll leave you guys there for now, and I'll talk to you guys later for 5 more minutes.